Who is it? Come on in, y'all. Let's get into this holiday Christmas home tour slash interview. Kind of, sort of. Hey, come on in. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my home. We are all set for the holidays, and I have bringing y'all along on my YouTube Decorate With Me for the Holidays journey. And so I decided to do just a quick little walkthrough of everything we've done all together since everything is pretty much set and ready to go. So we're going to kind of make this an interview style, interactive type of video. And so along the walkthrough, we'll be answering some questions. So let's get into it. What's the first question, Tori? My inspiration for my decor this year was all about melanin, chocolate brown, and just moody vibes. Now, traditionally, I'm a minimalist and I like things super neutral. So I like creams and whites. But this year, starting with fall, so if you go back to my cozy fall video, I was all about burgundies and like just very moody colors. I don't know, it just was a feeling this year to kind of go on the other end of the spectrum and have more of a warm, cozy feel. And I feel like grounding colors like browns and burgundies. Burgundy's a big trend this year, but that chocolate brown, I mean, it just does something for the mood and the vibe and the energy. So that was definitely my inspo for this year, was all tones of melanin. And I wanted to kind of like push the envelope with my neutral love. So here we are, chocolate brown Christmas. So we started planning, me and my decorator started planning in July. I gave her my top line inspo of all things chocolate brown, and she sent me back a mood board, kind of like the beginning of August. And we started making selections for our ornaments, our bows, and all of those types of selections. And then I went and shopped a ton of stores. So make sure you check out my Marshall's haul, my Home Goods haul, my Walmart haul, just so I could get a feel for anything additional that I wanted to add into our theme this year. You'll see that for the garland, I went with more of a real touch garland, and this is definitely a more modern kind of vibe this year. Everyone is kind of like going away from that traditional garland to using something more real touch. Of course, if you're decorating this early, you can't really use real pine because it'll just die and dry up. So I think this was a really nice touch and something I did see a ton just going out and shopping in the stores. So that was one new addition as well. Yeah, so in the dining room, I try to keep the dining room more just like using what I have, combining old and new. So over the past couple of years, I have loved these stunning, sparkly Christmas trees. They're just so pretty. They're like a mixture of all metallic colors. So there's a little silver here, a little gold, a little rose gold. And I've also pulled in elements of a garland that I might have used elsewhere and just tried to combine things in a different way. My inspo for the dining room is always like, use what I have. So these chargers are from like 2 Thanksgivings ago when I hosted Thanksgiving. I decided to match and mix chocolate brown with the bronze and like the gold, and it kind of just all came together. So I have a couple of small things I want to add in here, but nothing too crazy. This is definitely my use what I got in my collection vibe. So we have some frosted pine branches with some pine cones here. I usually just throw in whatever little decor elements I have into this piece for the season. And so we do pine cones, we do metallics this time of year. And then a couple of other small Christmas tree elements. These are from Michael's 2 years ago with the beautiful red bow and like the little wooden present. These deers are from ages ago when my husband and I lived in our apartment together, and I just was obsessed with these little deers because we didn't have an actual mantle. So this was the way we hung our stockings. And so just a great way to integrate different seasons of life with decor all together. So that's the inspo for the dining room. These nutcrackers are from 2 years ago, 1 year ago as well. This is just Target, but I just loved them. They're so cute, and they have the year on it to commemorate the year that they were purchased, which I really, really love. So we can like make those little heirlooms for one day for the kids. This tree is new this year. We normally only do one Christmas tree in the living room. So this year I really wanted to do a foyer tree. And this tree is King of Christmas. It is their King 12-foot flocked Christmas tree. It's artificial, but it's super realistic looking just based off of how the flocked and the branches come together. It's pre-lit with LED lighting, so it's just absolutely stunning at night with the different settings that you can turn it on with. I'm gonna link the tree in the description below, as well as all the bows and ornaments that we used on this tree, so that you can check it out if you are interested. The tree comes in different heights, so this is 12 feet, but it starts at 6.5 feet. So depending on the space that you have, it's definitely flexible in that way. But we kept this tree super simple. I wanted the tree to really shine so you could see all the flocked elements in it. But I really wanted to go crazy with bows. So we did the chocolate brown. This is a 2.5-inch chocolate brown wired bow. They have these on Amazon, but this was from our wholesaler. I want to say this is the brand Farspera Silk. If I'm mistaken, I will tag the correct one in the comments below or in the description bar below. We have some bronzed, chocolate brown, varying size ornaments, and we also have like some ornament clusters. Now these are really fun because basically you kind of combine 3 or however many ornaments you want in a bunch. And this is, I think, floral, green floral tape, and you're able to just pop them right into the tree versus hanging them individually. So that's one really cool hack that my designer showed me. And then the ornaments that are bigger, these are suede velvet texture, and these are definitely trending this year, and they definitely complement the chocolate brown and the ribbon. So mostly tree here. We're giving tree, we're giving super minimalist, but then I think bringing in the chocolate bows makes it the maximalist part. And we did a bow at the top as well as our tree topper. So absolutely in love with this tree. I'll try to turn on the light so y'all could kind of see her lit. Obviously it's daytime, but the lights on her are really, really pretty. It just looks gorgeous at night. So we love it. We love it. So we'll walk through to the main event here, which is our grand queen flocked Christmas tree. So this Christmas tree we've had for 3 years. This is the Queen Flocked King of Christmas tree. Again, the tree in the front was supposed to be like a teaser of this tree. I call them like my twin trees now because they're definitely similar in the way they look and are decorated, but this one just gives you a little bit more. So we have more ornaments that are varying colors on this tree. I think my favorite ornament this year so far on this tree are, it's hard to pick, I have 3. So I love this chocolate brown ridged one, but then I also really love this tortoise one. It's as big as my head and it's just so stunning. And my favorite element is also the pampas that we were able to add as the topper, but also little kind of like picks throughout the tree. So that is one of my favorite things. And then I think this shape of this ornament is really unique, and I think it just adds to the beauty and texture of the tree as well. Of course, we brought in the chocolate brown bows, and we brought in a little bit of taupe as well. This is like a 4-inch kind of like textured taupe bow that my designer was able to use with the chocolate brown bow. And then we have our gold presents under the bottom. I'm also going to be wrapping most of the gifts in chocolate brown, and that's really how we tied everything together. I'm still working on finishing small touches within the kitchen and the mantle, but we are going to have our custom stockings that I got from Etsy. When they get here, they're gonna hang right here with our names on them. This is also the same Real Touch garland that we have in the foyer by the staircase. And then we have some gorgeous bells as well. I'll link all of these items in the description bar below if you're interested. I did just purchase these candlestick holders from Amazon as well. We're gonna do candlesticks in them, and that's pretty much gonna be the vibe of Christmas. Like we're done and dusted, it's a wrap. So This is Christmas this year. I am in love, I'm obsessed, and I hope you find some inspiration with my melanin rich chocolate brown Christmas theme. Let me know in the description bar below or in the comments below what y'all are doing for your theme for Christmas this year. Like, are you red? Are you pink? Are you silver? Are you gold? Are you doing winter wonderland? Icy? Let me know the vibe in the comments. I'm really happy with how everything came out. So shout out to Joy, our Christmas tree decorator. She's bomb.com. Check out this video about how I go about working with a Christmas tree decorator. And if you want the tea on that, it's there for you. So until next time, click this video and this video for more